All right, let's begin. So pile 1. And you decide who that person is. Does that person, or do they, desire you? Does that person desire you? So do they want to touch you? That kind of energy. We are doing an Eros reading today, pile 1. So we'll give it another shuffle. Does that person for pile 1, do they desire you, pile 1? Do they want to be with you in that way? Okay. So this is going to be past for you, pile 1. Present. Future. Action. Action that tarot is advising you to take to get your desires. And the one at the bottom of the deck we haven't moved. That's going to be our overall energy in a second. And we may need to clarify. We'll see later. All right. So the card you chose, pile 1, the High Priestess, that's going to be you in the reading. So the High Priestess, it's really interesting you chose this card because this is the Secrets card. So I wanted to put this as an option because I kind of interpret that as an option when choosing which pile. Because I kind of interpret that as that person desiring you, but keeping it secret. That type of energy, like not wanting anyone to know, like a really secretive type of energy. So that's gonna be you in the reading, so the self. Yeah, and it's also kind of like invoking magic. It's a high priestess like type of energy, so like the witch card too. All right. Oh yeah, and the black and white is polar opposites, so a complete yes or a complete no type of energy as well. All right. So this is gonna be your past, pile 1. Oh, you have the World card. So the World card means an absolute ending. So a lot of people fear the Death card, but the Death card actually it's an ending and then a new beginning because it's the Phoenix card. So there is that being reborn element. But in the World card, there isn't that being reborn element, and it's just the ending. It's just the absolute ending of things. So because it's in your past, I wouldn't worry too much about it, pile 1. And she is dancing and she's empowered because it's to remind us it's actually a good thing and not to fear it. And yeah, so because it's in your past, I think maybe you have just gone through just a really big change. Like your world some kind of ending. Something that the ending of it completely changed you as a person, like that type of energy. But yeah, pile 1, it's in your past, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. But because today we're asking, does that person desire you? Maybe it's not such a great card to get in a love reading, but it's the past anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Let's keep going with the future for now. Okay, and you have the strength card. So the strength card is lion energy. Is being strong, is that raw type of energy. I think this is nice because today we're asking, sorry, does that person desire you? And you got the strength, so they do desire you, or they do in the near future when they see you in your own strength, when they see your inner strength, when they see like that side of you, basically, like how strong like your essence can be in your love. And because today we're asking about passion and your passion, you know, the way you do those things. All right, so now we're gonna go with the action. Oh, and you have the lovers reversed. Oh my goodness, pile one. So the lovers upright, it's soulmates type of energy and major life choices. But because you got it reversed, it's like toxic relationship type of energy. So I'm sorry about that, pile one, but there is a chance that even though you really desire this person, or and they probably secretly desire you as well, I don't think it's coming from the best place, because if the lovers had been upright, then it would have been soulmates, intimacy type of energy. But because it's reversed, then it's the opposite of that. So so far I would say it's a no, pal one, but let's keep going. It might change. We still need to reveal cards. All right. So the one at the bottom of the deck is the Hangman, and I saw a bit of yellow, but not enough to see which card. All right. So the Hangman is looking at things from a different perspective. It's like non-binary, androgynous type of energy, and he hangs himself in purpose because he wants to see things from a different perspective. And we took it out neutrally, but it's also the energy of allowing things to happen rather than taking too much action to make them happen. So it's kind of the energy of the flower patiently waiting for the bee. So that type of energy rather than the flower chasing the bee type of energy. That would be when it's reversed. So don't take too much action, pile one. Allow the universe to do its thing, like trust it, basically. All right. Now we're gonna flip your present. This is your most important card, pile one. And let's see. Oh, and you have your present is the devil, pile one. So I would say this person definitely desires you, but I'm not so sure they're coming from the right place. I am a little bit worried about this lovers reverse. I'm sorry, I cannot lie to you, pal one. But because today we're asking, does that person desire you? They definitely do, because the devil is obsession type of energy. It's lost. It's like wanting to, it's because the lovers would be making love. So the devil is a bit rougher type of style. And yeah, so it's definitely that energy. And it's also the energy of the more you suppress a desire, the stronger it will become. So probably you or that person or both of you are trying to suppress this desire. But the more you both try to suppress it, it will just become stronger and stronger type of energy. And it's also the type of energy of being too trapped in negative thinking, negative cycles, kind of pity party type of energy. So, and you also see that devil isn't really chaining them. Actually, the chains are themselves. And if they wanted to, and if they weren't so focused on their bad circumstances or problems in life, they would realize that they could break the chain and be free. So when you see the devil reverse, it kind of means that you finally broke the chain and are having a more positive inner dialogue. But because you got it upright, then it could be that the desire is so strong, it's like clouding the judgment type of energy. But there's definitely the message that you are strong, pile 1, because you have the strength card in your future. So you're going to have that lioness type of energy, like those felines that are, you know, like predator and strong type of energy. So I would say they definitely do desire you with that devil card, because it literally means lost as well. But I am a little bit worried that maybe you guys need to cultivate the loving part of that connection, like the more intimacy, cuddling type of style with that Lovers reverse. So it is a yes for you, pile 1, but try to put more love and soulmates type of energy into the equation. That is the tarot's advice, because you did get it as your action. So it's not bad. Like, it's not in the present card. So it's not as bad as it looks, actually, because you got it in your action after all, like we said earlier. So it's just the action that tarot is advising you to take in order to obtain what you desire the most, like your desires, pile 1. So because you got it as your action, I think it's telling you to basically cut the toxic energy and cultivate love instead. That's the advice that tarot is giving you. So instead of dark type of energy, try to come from heart. Try to come from the heart type of energy. So try to switch from Lovers reverse energy to soulmates from the heart type of energy. So, all right, pile 1. Do they desire you? Pile 2. Oh, I keep touching it. All right. We'll give it another shuffle in a sec. Oh, that one kind of wanted to fall off. Maybe I should have let it. All right. But it looked like it was gonna fall off from the table. But it's okay, next time we'll let it, even if it falls off the table. Let's see. So does that person desire you, pile 2? Does that person desire you, pile 2? Do they desire you? Let's see. Past, present, future, this one at the top, action, and the one at the bottom of the deck is going to be our overall energy in a second, so we're not going to move that one at all. And let's see, so today you chose the Fool. That's going to represent you in the reading. And the Fool is all about new beginnings. It is the energy of, oh, I've never played piano before, but today I want to learn. It's like starting something new, and he's jumping off the cliff with full faith, because it's also the energy of trusting the universe, which is really beautiful. And all right, file 2. Let's see what's in your past. Okay, you have the High Priestess. That's the Secrets card. it's a really secretive type of energy. And so maybe in you guys past, this person, because today we're asking, does that person desire you? Not probably, very likely, or I would say for sure, that person was desiring you in secret, because the High Priestess, it's all about secrets. And we also see her, behind her, the black and white pillars, which are black and white in tarot. Everything has a meaning in tarot, and black and white are the complete polar opposites, basically. It's an absolute yes or an absolute no. And yeah, and it's also the witchy card, so it's also it's kind of like the female version of the magician, so making magic, but she's a priestess. And all right, we're gonna keep going with your future, because the present is the most important part of the reading. Of course, the past and future matter, but the present is the most important. Everything is happening in the present. We have to live in the present, bring ourselves back to the present. All right, so for now, we're gonna flip future. Oh, and you have the devil pile too. Wow, that's powerful, pile too. I would say this person, I mean, we still need to reveal the other cards, but this person definitely desires you, pile too, because, or they will in the near future, because the devil literally means lost. So it literally means desire for you, pile too, and because today we're having a passionate reading of, does that person desire you or not? And you literally got the desire card. So I would say it's definitely a yes for you so far, pal, too. But it's also the obsession card. So maybe you guys desire, like, can get a bit of hand sometimes, but it's definitely mutual with this devil card. But because the secrets card is here, maybe this person likes to keep that stuff private or secret from you. And it's also about it's also the devil, and it's also about negative thinking. It's being trapped on your problems, on kind of big tech mentality type of people, basically. But don't I don't know, because today we're asking a desire question. Like, obviously the other part of the card about negative thinking still applies, but it's also good because of the question we're asking right now, because it does mean desire and lost as well. And it's also the energy of, the more you try to suppress a desire, it will just become stronger and stronger. Like, the more you try to suppress it, like, the stronger it will become, basically. And it's also a reminder that we can break the chain. The devil doesn't really has us trapped, or it's not like we sold our soul and the contract is irreversible. Like, that's just what the devil wants you to believe, because that way you stay trapped and you don't see that you could break the chain or the thread on your own, because it's the energy of being too trapped on your negative thinking. So you can't even see that the chains are yours, that you could break them. So it's all about changing that to a more positive inner dialogue with yourself. So we'll keep going for now, pile 2. But that person definitely desires you with that lost card. Let's see. Oh, and you have the Wheel of Fortune upright. Wow, I love that card. The Wheel of Fortune literally means a turn of events in your favor, pile 2. And it's also about the cycles of life. It's a great card to get upright, and you got it upright, pile 2. So it literally means that a lot of good things are coming for you, pile 2. And because today we're asking, does that person desire you or not? And you have this as your action card. It's telling you that you are, the tarot is giving you, or better, actually, because you got it as your action, it's like the tarot is advising you to be in that mentality, basically, of, you know, like something good is about to happen, like blessings are coming, like a more grateful type of type of style. And it's also like like I said, like it's about the cycles. So it also talks about how spring needs to end completely for summer to begin, or how winter needs to end completely for spring to begin. It's that type of energy. So it's all about the cycles of life. And like I said, it literally means a turn of events in your favor. And because it's your action, it's the tarot's advising you if you want to manifest all of your deepest desires, which I'm sure you do, Paul, too. So that's the action the tarot is advising you if to achieve your desires, basically. So embody that type of energy, because you gotta ask your action of something really great is about to happen. So that type of energy. All right, we're gonna reveal what's at the bottom of the deck now. Oh, and you have the Hangman. It's gonna be neutral because that's how I looked at it. And the Hangman literally, I didn't mean to do that, but I saw the Sun card. So that's the happiest card for you. So it was right underneath the Hangman, so take it as like a little extra there. But the Hangman is looking at things from a different perspective. It's non-binary, androgynous type of energy. Like he hangs himself on purpose because he wants to be able to look at things in a different way. It's that type of energy. And it's also the energy of allowing. It's the energy of the flower waiting for the bee, rather than feeling like you need to take action all the time. Like when you see it upright, it means that you're allowing and you're trusting the universe type of energy. All right. We're gonna reveal your present card now. This is the most important one for you, Paul, too. Oh, the Lovers reversed. All right, Paul, too. So this person definitely desires you with that Devil card, but interesting. This is, and maybe you should watch Pile 1 as well, because the energy today is a little bit similar. Because I don't know, I haven't filmed Pile 3 yet, but so far Pile 1 and Pile 2 have like connectivities. And the Lovers reverse, so upright, it's soulmates type of energy. It's making love, intimacy, cuddling, like a deep type of love. But when it's reversed, it's the opposite of that. Pile 2. Like it's more like toxic relationship type of energy. Sorry, I'm really honest, Pile 2. So this person, because today we're asking, does that person desire you or not, Pile 2? They definitely do desire you. They like to keep it secret with the secret scar of the High Priestess. You definitely have good things coming in your favor, and that's the action that Tarot is advising you to take with that Wheel of Fortune upright. But the present, we're going to clarify this one. But the present is the most important card. So even though this person definitely desires you, I'm not so sure they're coming from the right place. I think the tarot is sending out the message that you guys need to, like, how can I say it? Like, cultivate more soulmates energy into that connection. And, like, kind of move into the emotional side of things. That's kind of the message I'm seeing here. All right. So Pile 2, why is the Lovers reverse here, Tarot, for Pile 2? Can you please clarify? Oh, you have the Judgment clarifying. The Judgment is a beautiful card. And it's all about following an inner calling. So it's also the energy of the angels welcoming you into heaven and giving you a huge main entrance into heaven and playing the trumpets for you, like playing music for your glorious arrival into heaven, basically. And that's why we see the people kind of like looking at him like, oh, like because they're being welcomed into heaven. Yeah, so because it's clarifying the Lovers reverse, I almost said the Judgment reverse. Because it's clarifying the Lovers reverse, I think it's telling you to listen to your intuition, that deep down you already know the answer, because that card is all about an inner calling and following an inner calling and also the main entrance into heaven. All right, so it's definitely a yes for you, Pile 3, before it cuts. For you, pile 3. So the Hermit in reverse, that's your action. Interesting. And this one's I'm gonna move for a sec. Those are the ones that fell down. Alright, so the Hermit card reverse, that's your action. So the Hermit card reverse is not wanting to grow up type of energy, like wanting to stay a kid, like wanting to be young forever, like that type of energy. So because the Hermit upright, so reverse from the way it is now reversed, the Hermit upright is wisdom, is kind of old soul type of energy. So when it's reversed, it's kind of like kid, like not wanting to grow up type of energy. All right, so these are the ones that fell down for you, pile 3. And it's the Chariot and Justice. Interesting. So the Chariot is all about forward movement. And it's about looking at one destination with all the motion possible. Like it's forward movement. And then the Justice card is all about, I see that card as the Hand of God card. So if you do good deeds will be returned to you. So it's basically like the karma card. And if you do bad deeds, they also will be returned to you. So that is the karma card, basically. And it's also the Hand of God card because it's kind of divine justice. Like, let's say someone like does something like a bad deed and then they escape or whatever, and then they die in a plane crash or something. Sorry, that's like maybe too movie. But you know what I mean, pile 3. So it's that type of energy. And so basically do good deeds, pile 3. Be kind and kindness will be returned to you. And if you're not kind, then same. So all right, so we're gonna reveal what's at the bottom of the deck next before we answer the question. Oh, the Strength. I looked at it neutrally. All right, so because today we're asking, does that person desire you, pile 3? I would say yes, but in a more fate-like way, because you do have the Hand of God, so it's like destiny is gonna keep bringing you back to each other. So this could be like a twin flame or that type of energy, like even though you're apart, you come back together for a strange reason or something you cannot tell. So I would say it's a yes for you so far. That person, oh, and the Strength card as the overall energy. So that one is like lion energy. So like being strong, standing on your own 2 feet, that type of energy. But because it's the overall energy, I also see it as passionate energy. So because the lion is also passionate. So I would say it's a yes for you, pile 3. That person definitely desires you. Kind of like, kind of like in ways that maybe they cannot even explain in terms of destiny, because you do have the Hand of God card in here. And yeah, in the near future, you're going to have a lot of hope for this connection. And now we're going to reveal your present, pile 3. Oh, and you have the Magician. Wow, pile 3. So that's one of my favorite cards, pile 3. And the Magician is a literal magician, but also it's all about manifestation. So it's a reminder that we are manifesting 24/7 with our thoughts and with our feelings. So all the assumptions we make, we're constantly creating our own reality. So that's why we have to be aware of our inner dialogue and basically avoid negative thinking and focus on positive thinking, because positive thinking will manifest positive things and negative thinking will manifest negative things. So it's a reminder to be mindful of our inner dialogue. And also, I really like describing it as the energy of the person playing the flute. and all the snakes are dancing along with the music. It's that type of energy, and we are the person playing the flute, and we are manifesting when playing the music. So definitely a yes for you, pile 3. You're definitely manifesting this connection, because it can also mean that all is going well with your manifestation, what you want to manifest basically. So yeah, it's definitely a yes for you, pile 3. Thank you so much.